As I was walking back from my BDU officer meeting, I was wondering if I'd made the right choice by accepting command of the ship. I did not know the crew, and we were out for dangerous missions for days. As an act of defiance, I raised the flag while we were still in plain sight of port.
Dies sind die heutigen Aufträge vom BDU. Streng geheim.
We were off to Sector BD in deep Atlantic Ocean. Traveling there would take days already.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
It's a distance of at least 2,500 kilometers just to reach the patrol area. Life on board is tedious, and some things need to be taken care of. So I have my galley stocked with food, and we set out sail. Because we're still low in our means, we have to salvage our own replacement parts by making them from scrap metal. Luckily, I have one officer who's keen on doing this as mechanic. His name is Nietzsche. I have a chief boatswain. His name is Gruber. Some people might know the name from his grandson, who will make Bruce Willis' life quite hard. As we're sailing over the Atlantic, the sun is setting, and first night sets upon us. As my chief boatswain and I are both getting tired, I take command of the navigation and send him to bed. We'll go to deck wash in order to lower our visibility. And under the cover of night, we head towards our first contact, which is a lost sub. The poor bastards are maybe waiting for our help. We don't know. Morning comes, we go to fully immersed, and I take the Uzo myself in order to find this lost vessel. And hopefully we'll be able to help the people on board. Got message from HQ that our first research item has been unlocked and we can fit snorkels to our boat. We're now sailing towards the missing ship or last location, and I think we have visual contact. As we are approaching the vessel, I send out my mechanic to investigate. If anything is wrong, he might be able to lend a hand. From his report, I found out that no one was alive anymore, so we sank the ship so it would not fall into Allied hands. When our crewmen returned, we continued our sail, thinking our thoughts were with the lost souls who were now have their grave at the bottom of the ocean, and we were hoping that we would not join them. One of our submissions is to unlock some of the waypoints, which might be useful later on. We had the sonar pickup of some noise which traveled away from us with quite high speed, so we did not chase them. For what good is it to chase a corvette? Fully rested from our encounter, we take the Uso again, and we continue our patrol. With waypoint unlocked, we now actually set course back home. But then we encounter some freighters. They seem to be without a patrol vessel, so of course we decide to sink these. The decision to sink them was quickly made. We track the vessels first with our sonar to see what kind of bounties we are having. And these ships are worth putting a torpedo in. So we position ourselves for a good shot. With our torpedoes being warmed up, we can now engage. We have fired our first torpedo. First torpedo is a hit, but it only gives minimal damage. Our second torpedo misses its target. But we are not discouraged and fire another torpedo. We reposition ourselves in order to fire a second time at the vessel. This time we have a correct hit. The ship is on fire and it's already being abandoned. Now we have a nice angle for the second ship. And we'll fire at it again, although it's trying to make maneuvers to evade our torpedoes. We shoot from such distance that it's impossible to evade. with a big explosion, the ship caught fire, and that will go down. Although joy overwhelms us, we know that we have sent many men to the bottom of the sea as well. The 2 ships are being reported as sunk, and we leave the area as soon as possible and planning our way back home. We are back at the open sea and continuing our journey, almost finishing our patrol. Now you can call in your complete patrol, but if you do not accept the review, you can still earn extra points. As soon as you accept the review, your patrol is basically done. And all new targets will not add up to your prestige or funds. We have a propeller noise, and we're going to investigate. It's on a collision course with us, so we can easily dive and weight them with our sonars. And it seems to be a single freighter. And it's carrying a very much GRTs, very much done, 6,000. That means it's a really fat prey, and it's all by itself, so it doesn't know it yet, but it's gone. And we attack in the middle of the night. It won't see us coming when we have a clear shot. There we have it, a nice hit, and it goes down immediately. Almost unexpected, 2 more freighters appear, and we feel like it's Christmas and we can unpack our packages. And we're going to reposition and fire at these ships as well. As you can see, I try to attack from a distance between like 800 meters and, well, I try to keep it under 2 kilometers. Keep in mind that T2 torpedoes are faster than T1 torpedoes, but still the greater the distance, the greater also the chance of a miss. This ship also immediately sinks, and we're sending many good men to the graves. last target also gets hit, but it's not destroyed. And we reposition for a little bit more difficult shot, but we'll try it anyway. We nicely hit it midship. Fire breaks out, and we can reposition and actually leave the area because from this inferno no one will escape.
Herr Kaleun? Kapitän?
And as you can see, we can call in our kills because we did not accept the mission completed. We'll now leave and go home because we've done enough. We have gotten 2 promotions for our captain and chief boatswain. Gruber is getting the extra gunnery skills, whereas Captain Philipp Thomsen is getting more Uzo skills. And he has now a 25% more visibility range, which will help in detect future danger. We now accept the rewards of our mission, see if we get more promotions. We don't, but we're sailing back home. Also, the T3 torpedoes have now been researched, so we can fit our boat with new torpedoes. As we reach the shore of La Rochelle, I can feel the immense relief going through the whole boat, and not just myself. We have raised the flag again, and we're about to celebrate our first patrol. Or at least my first patrol as commanding captain of this vessel. And as I have learned now of this fantastic crew. With the port in sight, we say goodbye.